once in a lifetime. Find someone like you.
Now that I have you, here's what I'm gonna do, yeah. I will give you my all, no, over and over again.
Lady, 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 loving you too much, baby.
It's not
Whatever you want. My heart belongs to you. I said my heart belongs to you. You. Oh, yeah. I said whatever you want. My heart belongs to you.
Listen.
I said whatever you need. I'll be right here for you.
Hey man, it's your boy Marcus Free.
Of course, I go by the name of Anthony.
Yo, it's the Kid Chris voice.
We are Hamilton Park.
Listen, thank you for that impromptu introduction.
Right.
This is Mad Fresh in these streets, you guys. Listen,
Yes, no question.
we don't, as you know, this is Hamilton Park, so they don't need an introduction. But I do want to say thank you, everybody that has been tuning in to every episode of season 2. We've been introducing our interview installments, and we are very blessed and very thankful for Hamilton Park joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. So, listen, I just want to start off by asking, who is Hamilton Park? Tell us. Talk
Hamilton
to us.
Park is a group of 3 talented young men. It's actually a recreational park on the east side of Atlanta. That's where we used to. At first, we used to meet up there and play basketball, but once we realized that we had a gift and a love for music, we decided to start meeting up at that park and start working out and running and working on our vocals and pretty much manifesting the dream right there in that park. So that's why we took the name on Hamilton Park.
So how did you guys meet? I mean, I heard you say that you guys started playing basketball there, but were you like high school friends or church?
Me and Ant had already been running around the same church circuit singing.
Okay.
So we was like little kids singing in like the Sunshine Band. And then we met Chris. He started coming to service. So then we actually started hooping at the park. But we wasn't hooping to turn it to a group. We were just kicking it. And, you know, and a lot of times we go out there, it was like keep us out of trouble. Because like Chris, I went to all his business, but Chris had a lot of issues with the law at a young age, in and out of jail. So that kept Chris out of a lot of trouble, you know, going to the park, singing with us. And, well, at first going to the park and just hanging out. Then it formed into, you know, hey, guys, we really got something here. So we really need to take this to Aunt's uncle. And then we came up with the name Hamilton Park.
So, wait, so you guys didn't know that Chris could sing?
No.
Indirectly. That's what I'm saying. We just knew we like he was cool, but he stayed in so much trouble. Like you don't assume. Like I heard him sing, but I didn't know he could really sing.
Wow, that's God.
Come on, man.
It
Order.
is.
Wow, this was definitely destined, y'all. So we're gonna have more with Hamilton Park after this. We're gonna hop into our first video. We got Ron Beatty with Blowin Smoke. Y'all check it out. This is Mad Fresh in these streets. Seeds.
Yeah.
Fresh.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? You recording? Yeah. What you up to? What you got going on these days? You ain't making the right moves. Pass me a meal out the fridge. You know what I'm saying? They keep asking where I been. Want to know just where I'm going. Oh yeah, but it really ain't no telling. No, ain't no telling. Dust get cloudy out, it's blowing smoke. No search for answers, really no one knows. They keep asking where I been. Want to know just where I'm going. But it really ain't no telling. No, ain't no telling. Dust get cloudy out, it's blowing smoke. No search for answers, really no one knows. Drug dealers and convicts, I swear my niggas want it all. Came up just hitting licks, never hit a court but heads let a ball. One of my main dogs just got hit with a $quarter-century, and he just had a newborn. It's all gotta fuck with him mentally. These days can't tell who your enemies or who genuinely befriending me. And I'm just spreading out my ministry to the world. Wanna get my girl diamonds and pearls. I provide as a man. Talk about money, you fuck up my energy. Back when I ain't have it like that, killing my kidneys off of the Hennessy. Straight stressing, no days off 24/7. I live life and learn lessons. Never happened overnight, it's all testing. I see the signs and the message. Barbecue plate and a Pepsi. City crown back to down east though, but when niggas got on, they left me. They keep asking where I been, wanna know just where I'm going. Go, yeah, but it really ain't no telling, no. Yeah, it ain't no telling. Thoughts get cloudy, all this blowing smoke. Don't search for answers, really no one knows. They keep asking where I been, wanna know just where I'm going. But it really ain't no telling, no. Ain't no telling. Thoughts get cloudy, all this blowing smoke. Don't search for answers, really no one knows. Family first, swear I just left the airport. Bought her makeup in the purse. Who know all this from a verse? Used to pray for it in church, back in the work. All at the class, campus is going berserk. Up in our 40 was putting in work. Getting financially free before I leave the earth. 20 G's to show the crown of the words. Niggas get killed every day over money. Get killed over money. 2050s and them hundreds. Used to want a badass crib up in the hills where it's sunny. Now I'm still getting my money. I kept it the same in 100. Yeah. Asking where I been, wanna know just where I'm going. Go, yeah, but it really ain't no telling, no. Yeah, it ain't no telling. Thoughts get cloudy, all this blowing smoke. Don't search for answers, really no one knows. They keep asking where I been, wanna know just where I'm going. Yeah, but it really ain't no telling, no. Ain't no telling. Thoughts get cloudy, all this blowing smoke. Don't search for answers, really no one knows.
Why stressing on your life? That won't do a thing but waste your time. Why stressing in the first place? When that pressure builds up, here's what I say.
Fuck the shit, 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 fuck the shit.
I gotta fuck this shit button. I press that bitch for nothing. I press that bitch when you call and I text when you shoot it. Just take what you want.
All right, so that was Ron Beatty with Blowin Smoke. We're still kicking it here with Hamilton Park. We just learned who they are, how they met, you know, and how God has already ordained this group to come together. Yeah. So, you know, talk to us. You guys aren't new to the industry. This isn't your first go around. Nope. Talk to us about some of the challenges of reemerging. You know, some of the ups and downs about reemerging back into the industry.
Well, this is Marcus Free. I would have to say some of the challenges is I remember when me and Dre from the press, who's really been doing a lot of hands-on with writing these records and getting these records, and a lot of producers were not just throwing us music. Mm-hmm. We really had to go out and grind and network and build with them because, you know, the sound that they were used to was a Jodeci sound.
Right.
So we had to go back in the kitchen and really recook a lot of stuff.
Right.
So that was a huge challenge right there, trying to find your new sound.
Right.
And then at the same token, we're so used to a level of caliber music. Yeah. So it's that fine line of being grateful for who you're working with, but at the same time keeping that standard at a high level. Mm-hmm. And you know, like I say, the sound, like if you look at us, we don't even look the same from when you first seen the sound with Atlantic.
It's true.
You know, so it's like our sound has to be pure and honest to who we are. So we said we want to keep that fried chicken, that collard greens, that sweet tea, but now we want to add some pineapples. We want to put just a little sweetness on the side. Like we want to put that fresh cold drink taste on the sound. So, you know, awesome. that was a challenge, but that's the biggest thing I think we have to face was that sound to blend with us. Right.
That was a very, you know, fulfilling description.
It had to be fresh, man.
Yes, I tasted the sound. You know,
exactly.
Speaking of the sound, so you know, the auto-tune sound really started with Roger from Computer Love. Yep. And then, you know, T-Pain kind of made it popular and stuff like that. So I just want to know from you guys who are true singers, you know, rappers are using auto-tune now. So what is your opinion on the state of R&B with that competition now? Because before, you know, it just used to be straight rap, but now they're singing too.
Absolutely. I'll chime in. And this is Anthony, by the way. I would say that the auto-tune pretty much, I mean, it's necessary for to clean vocals, but I don't think that artists should use auto-tune as their sound,
Right.
because then what happens is typically is that you get the recorded sound and it sounds with all the auto-tune, and then they perform live, and then they can't articulate the sound live how they recorded it. So then that becomes a disconnect, and then they wonder why they're losing fans, losing their audience, is because you didn't sound like what I bought into. So you have to sound like what you buy into, and if you're gonna use auto-tune, then be committed to that. T-Pain was wholeheartedly committed to the auto-tune.
Right.
That became a brand for him. Absolutely.
Yeah, he did.
So
I didn't know he got an endorsement.
Yeah, he had his own brand of auto-tune. Yeah.
Oh wow.
he had his own the app. Oh man, wow.
Wow.
You had people writing songs on there.
Oh wow. That's
Across the world though.
Yep.
Not just national.
I
So-
had it on my phone.
you had it.
Yeah, I had it on my phone.
You had it on your phone.
Yeah.
So, you guys, we're still here with Hamilton Park. We're going to hop into this next video, everyone. This next one we got coming up, he's from the Bay Area. We got Kalin White with Thought You Knew. Check it out.
Bet.
Damn, I need to give myself a curfew, cause it's only late at night that I hurt you. Though it ain't nothing we can't work through. Hit you with a text and you just sliding right through. I can see you getting lost in the sauce. When I hit you up, I want a response. I ain't mad if you want some niggas on, but while you out with your girls getting lost, girl, what you thought? I'm in the studio, yeah, I got company. Just wanna let you know you might not be alone with me. I see your eyes, why you look surprised? Damn, I thought that you already know. I don't wanna have to tell you no. Damn, I thought that you already know. I don't wanna see you going through my phone. Damn, I thought that you already knew that I got a lot. Gave me a drink and I felt a lot. That was a pass, now I got cash. Don't come around just to tear me down, and that's my rule. I thought you knew. Damn, I thought that you already. Come here and listen, little shawty. I don't wanna see you powder, standing alone in the party, just because they all around me. Don't be afraid, girl, it's okay. I'm still down if you down. But I see you getting lost in the sauce. When I hit you up, I want a response. I ain't mad if you want some niggas on, but while you out with your girls getting lost, girl, what you thought? I'm in the studio, yeah, I got company. Just wanna let you know you might not be alone with me. I see your eyes, why you look surprised? Damn, I thought that you already know. Oh, baby, I don't wanna have to tell you no. Damn, I thought that you already know. I don't wanna see you going through my phone. Damn, I thought that you already knew that I got a lot. Gave me a drink and I felt a lot. That was a pass, now I got cash. Don't come around just to tear me down, and that's my rule. I thought you knew. Damn, I thought that you already know. So why you look
But sometimes when too much is too much, 2 steps back is a must. Never lose, never rush. Some say get it right now. Pack your bag, let's go, or take your time. Slow down, no one to the tune, the hourglass roll slow. Just pay close attention, because the gallery will mention. Just pay close attention.
That was Kalin White with Thought You Knew. We're still kicking it with Hamilton Park, you guys. Just talking about their sound, how they've matured, and how you can see now that these are grown men sitting before you. So let's talk about the 3 videos that you guys, the series of videos that you guys shot. What's the creative, direction? Who came up with that whole concept, and what was the inspiration behind that 3 You got shot that in what, 1 weekend, right?
weekend,
that was a
one
lot of
weekend.
week. That was a lot of work.
It's a lot of
Central.
work. Absolutely. I'll chime in right here. Of course, shout out to Playtime, J Couture Productions, which helped us articulate that whole idea about the video, the trilogy, so far. So you have Jump It Off, Leave It In, and Love Me to Sleep. You know what I'm saying? And you can't have one without the other.
Right.
And it's a whole continuum, and it shows a storyline. So if you pay close attention, you will see the storyline. And unfortunately, yeah, we're just gonna leave it there.
If you haven't gone and seen it, you have to go see it.
Absolutely.
You gotta check the video.
But you gotta watch it in order. You gotta watch
Yeah.
Jumping Off first. Love Me to Sleep. Leave It In to Love Me to Sleep.
You can watch them out of order, but it will only make sense for you. You know.
You have to watch them in order. I don't care what Ant says.
So is it rated R?
I mean, no, it's I meet a little love interest at the pool party. We go to the Waffle House, and it's just typical Atlanta stuff. Like you know what happens. Like you meet a lovely lady, and you go to the Waffle House, and then you go back to the crib. But I happen to have a female in the video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
I saw that.
So it's really left like a toss up to see like, do you think I'm gonna choose the right thing to do, or you think I'm gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
You gotta watch the video to
saying?
see. Don't tell them what you did. You go watch the video.
Check that out. You gotta see. You gotta see what I did.
We should have had all 3 videos. This should have been a Hamilton. This should have been a full Hamilton Park episode. Oh man!
Watch it.
I mean, definitely find us at www.hamiltonparkmusic.com.
Yeah.
Watch all the videos on that website.
They're listed there.
So your new EP is called "It Was Necessary."
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's a pretty not necessarily suggestive, but it's like a statement.
Absolutely.
So talk to us about why you chose "It Was Necessary" as your title EP. It's
funny how it's about to be a year for when we first initially started back the group. So I want to yeah. So God has been moving fast. I just want to put that out there.
That's awesome.
So with that being said, we was talking. It was me, Chris, and Ant was just walking around. We was recording. Ant was just walking around. We was talking about something important. And then so we started talking about stuff dealing with music. Yeah. And we was like, me and Chris were like, yeah, man, we stepped away for a while. Like, hope the fans are, ready to open it, blah, blah, blah. We being all emotional, talking deep and stuff. And Ant comes in, Ant is a real profound one in the group. He can articulate his words. And sometimes we got to tell him, dumb it down, what are you talking about?
okay.
So he comes in and says, look, guys, because we talking about the label situation and how they got over on us. And we get it. It's a part of the process. Right. Ant comes in and says, it was all necessary, and he goes on to talk, and then we like, yo, that's the name of the project. That's the name. It was necessary because and if you listen to the EP, it tells the whole story. It goes from E News to 106 to the fight with the New Boys on tour to all of the stuff, and it brings you to currently of what happened. And like Ant said, it was all necessary. It was all required to get to this point.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So I just want to know, for you guys as fans, do you have, how Beyonce and Beyonce has the Beehive and Rihanna has the Navy? Does Hamilton Park have a name for their fans?
Yes.
Y'all got a name for y'all fans?
Definitely got to shout out all the HP sweethearts, the loyal sweethearts. That's what we call them, the HP sweethearts, man. They show up to all the shows. They make their own shirts. They show us love on the internet. They going at anybody who giving us problems. Like it's
really
crazy. Yes, the love is incredible. The love is incredible.
Absolutely.
Yes, the love is
so
incredible.
don't say anything about Hamilton Park next year. What? Well, we're gonna kick it to the last video, and actually, I want you guys to toss it to your video. Okay. We actually have Jumping Off, so go ahead and go ahead and kick it to the sweethearts.
Yeah.
Hey man, this Marcus Free.
Of course, I go by the name of Anthony.
Yo, you know who it is? It's Chris Voice.
And you rocking with Hamilton Park. Make sure y'all check out this new video coming up. Jumping Off. Make sure you follow us on all our social medias. Hit them with the social medias, man.
Yo, This is Hamilton Park on everything. That's Instagram, Facebook, all that. Follow us because we do follow back. Absolutely. And make sure you go get our EP on all streaming medias as well.
It was necessary. Yes. Jumping Off coming to you.
That's it.
Fresh.
Play on you. Rollie on my wrist, my money long like a Jew. Slide up in your party with a model or two. When she
bounce it for a nigga, watch me throw it out. And she know a nigga poppin', she can't hold it out. And you know I can ride what they borrow. Got a club full of girls and they all know. Everybody get turned, oh. Where did my blunt go? My nigga runs at the front, yo. Somebody let him in front, yo. We gon' get this thing poppin'. We gon' get the party jumpin'. Throw your hands up. Southside and we rap like Compton. Jumpin' all ball like Jordan. Stepped in with the wrist on frozen. And we gon' get the party started. We gon' get the party jumpin' out. Jumpin', jumpin' out. Drip and dip and sauce, yeah. Drip and dip and sauce, yeah. Big secrets come out, yeah. Homie, that shit lost, yeah. Boss up just like Ross, shining with my dogs. We gon' get the party jumping out. Jumping, jumping out. Drip and dip and sauce, yeah. Drip and dip and sauce, big secrets come out. Homie, that shit lost. Boss up just like Ross, shining with my dogs. We gon' get the party jumping. Mom in my system, I get wild like a zoo. Smoking on this mango, cause shit tastes just like fruit. I take a puff and I get lit and then I blow it out. All these hoes up in my section know it's going down. We gon' get this thing poppin'. We gon' get the party jumpin'. Throw your hands up. Southside and we rap like Compton. Jumpin' all ball like Jordan. Stepped in with the wrist on frozen. And we gon' get the party started. We gon' get the party jumpin' out. Jumpin', jumpin' out. Drip and dip and sauce, yeah. Drip and dip and sauce, big secrets come out. Homie, that shit lost. Boss up just like Ross, shining with my dogs. We gon' get the party jumpin' out. Jumpin', jumpin' out. Drip and dip and sauce, yeah. Drip and dip and sauce, big secrets come out. Homie, that shit lost. Boss up just like Ross, shining with my dogs. We gon' get the party jumping off.
That was Hamilton Park with Jumping Off. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It looked real fun. You know, thank you guys for joining us on Mad Fresh this season, this episode. We're going to get ready to wrap it up. Any special shout outs?
Definitely got to shout out J Couture Productions.
Yes.
Definitely.
Shout out to Lost in Music Entertainment Group.
Lost in Music is the label we are currently signed under, so definitely shout out to Lost in Music. Absolutely. If you ready to come to a label where your people ain't all in your music videos, come to Lost in Music. Get my Suge Knight on. No, that was Suge Knight dancing in the videos.
All that. And shout out to Dre from the press.
Yeah, shout out to the press, man.
Oh man, y'all took my shout out.
Who your shout out?
I was gonna shout out Dre to the press.
Shout out to press, baby.
That's the big homie.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
So, well, this has been Mad Fresh in these streets. Everybody, make sure you guys go ahead and follow us on Instagram at ep5. Make sure you're dropping us your links at madfreshstreets@gmail.com to be featured. We're doing interviews, so if you want to interview, holler at us, man. Like I said, we're here for the indie artists. Everybody out here grinding. Everybody that's next up. You know, you just never know who you're going to see pop and have an international tour, an international name. So with that being said, I'm your host, C's the A&R. You can follow me on social media at CEEZTHE, the letter A, the letter N, and the letter R. We're going to see y'all next time. This is Mad Fresh, y'all. Peace out.
Absolutely. Ain't no questions.
No question.